We all had to switch it up for you a little bit on the Weekend Home Show. This week, we were going to be somewhere else, but I heard about the incentives that this builder is offering. They're in a few neighborhoods all over town. We're actually going to check out some houses in 2 other neighborhoods, but I wanted to start here just because this is Patrick Farms. This is an established golf course community. Matter of fact, the house right here behind me is on the golf course. I mean, literally, the golf course is right behind this, right on the other side over there, on the other side of that street. So the golf course kind of wraps around this loop that we're on here. So you can be right in the middle of that in this house. Now, all the houses that we're going to look at today are in the lower 300s, and actually some of them are actually right at 300,000. And what's crazy is that price and what you get here is not the reason we had to jump out here and come out here so fast, is because of the incentive that you're getting here. And when you see what that's going to do to what your payment would be on this house, y'all are going to be running to get this, and you need to run to get it, because when the incentive runs out, it's gone, it's over. So it's a limited time thing. That's why I had to run out of here and get started quick. But Charles is in there. We're getting it set up, got the lights turned on. He should be about ready. Let me see what he's got. All right, Charles, you ready to run through this house? You got the lights on for us?
Yes, Jared, we have got the lights on. We are in Patrick Farms. Have you already talked about Patrick Farms?
I was telling him the
watch
reason
out, watch out, watch out. You're gonna fall.
I almost did fall, y'all.
On this hose, here it is.
You gotta watch out. There are some hazards to doing this, especially when you're backing up, watching the camera.
That and new construction, right? I tell people when we're going in new construction houses, you got to be careful. You could step on a nail, you could trip. You just got to. But this one's finished, Jared.
It is. This one's all finished.
But the good news is they have a water hose there for a reason. To water this nice side.
Yeah, it is true. We are pretty much on the golf course here. It basically wraps around this loop that we're on.
Yes. Yes.
And that's why we started in this neighborhood, though, is because this one is the more established site. We're going to the other 2 neighborhoods. They're not as established, but they're newer. They're coming up.
They are not established here. They are brand spanking new.
Right.
Meaning, there's maybe a handful of people that live in either one of them. That's how new they are. But Patrick Farms is very well established. They started building here in the early 2000s. My parents actually built a custom home in here in the early 2000s. So I used to live in this neighborhood. But anyhow. I digress. So we're at our first house here that Jared's already mentioned. This is one of the most affordable homes in the area, and it's on the golf course. But let's talk about it, okay? So with this affordable home, you're getting architectural shingles. You're getting an all brick house.
I want to say too, there are a lot of places builders can cut corners, especially be at this price point. But you still have the architectural shingles.
Yes, you still have the architectural shingles. You have the all brick house. You don't have siding. Not saying that you wouldn't catch a house in here with a little bit of siding for accents, but you know, in other markets, they'll put the whole house will be siding, right? Or the back of the house, side of the house, and whatever.
That's what you see a lot. So this is what we would call a
entry level
builder. You're making this is the entry level price point for new construction. And there are national builders. Some are in the area now. And they got to find but they got to find places to cut corners, and that's one of the places. You don't see brick all the time. A lot of times,
that's correct.
Around those. Here you do, and I like this brick. It's got some texture to it. It looks good.
As I tell people, it's hard to get rid of brick. Not saying you can't get rid of it, but it's hard to get rid of it.
It is hard. That's what.
So you got, like Jared said, architectural shingle, ridgetop vents there. You even have this here, in the soffit eave areas here. You see all these holes here. That right there is for ventilation, so it can get on out of the attic to help with that utility bill. We still have that solid beam right here. As y'all can tell, this is common in our market. You got this open window to let natural light in right here. You see all this sunlight that's kind of shaded here, but sun over there.
Let's go inside here. And hey,
it's a little warm out there.
Another thing, a lot of builders do cut corners out. They don't give you the 10-year structural. You do get that here too.
You get that with this particular builder.
That's what I'm saying.
I know. You said you get that here too. I could take it as the market. Just want to clarify.
Some of the builders do cut it.
They do. You get a state mandated 6 year.
Do you get 6
years? Is the comp than what's normal. Anyhow, got a wooden door here, and as we walk in, you got this huge living area. But Jared, how tall do you think these ceilings are?
I don't know, Charles. Here, hold this camera. Hold this camera. Y'all know I like to do things a little non-scientific, okay? I'm 6'1", all right? I got maybe another inch on these shoes. How high do you think that is?
I don't know.
It's got to be 10 feet, but...
So you're thinking 10-foot ceilings?
But, I know what you want me to do.
Here we go.
Get there and see if I can touch that. Did I look y'all put in the comments, do I look like somebody who can jump? No, I think there's movies about how people that look like...
Try and get that full body effect here. I'm going to go up with you.
You gonna try?
On 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't think you got the ceiling.
Y'all at least drop a like for that. I know that probably looks embarrassing, but I'm not even gonna worry about it.
At least you tried. At least you gave it a good effort. I know I couldn't touch that ceiling. Anyhow, we're both going to go with about 10-foot ceilings. But as you can tell, you got the trim up there.
Well, I mean, if you want to be a little more scientific, I guess those are what?
So you got
The doors?
6-foot
door.
So I'm about 5'7".
There's that. You got a little more because I'm again. Here, put this. I'm 6 feet. So
it's a little taller than 6 foot.
a little bit.
So that would make me believe that that's in line with that 10 foot, I believe. But anyhow,
the point is you got fairly high ceilings in here.
yes, very high ceilings.
Nice and open.
And then you got the trim here. And as you can tell over here in the dining area where they started slanting that ceiling, they didn't take it down, which is okay. Because I've seen them do that and it just doesn't look as good. I like it like that.
Yeah, it looks good.
So, but get back over here. We got our gas log fireplace, our big spacious living area. And here's another place that, you know, this isn't a bad thing, but they did take the trim off the windows here. You only got it down here at the bottom, but that's okay.
Well, like we talked about before, builders have to find where they're going to spend the money most effectively.
Yes.
I'd rather them put it in some architectural nice shingles and some of the stuff outside that's going to hold up.
Yes.
Versus having some trim. You could add trim later if you wanted to.
That's right. That's right. I've been in other houses where they didn't have it up here. It's more of that modern look. But anyway, we got our quartz countertop island here that's pretty big, Jared. Now,
That's a pretty long island.
This is Long Island. Plenty of counter space.
That's a clean island. You're wearing a white shirt today, Charles.
I'm white and I got this on.
Charles always makes me get up here. Look, how tall are you, Charles?
I said about 5'7".
5'7".
Jared, I'm old. How you get up on these things?
Jump up there. Don't get on the very edge where you're gonna break it.
I ain't gonna break it. I don't weigh that much.
All right, there we go. I'm gonna call it an 8-foot island.
You think?
I think so.
8 foot.
Maybe seven. Maybe 7.5, 8 foot. But I like that quartz countertop. It's pretty thick.
That might be 9. Might be 9 foot.
There.
Anyhow, let's get off the island. So you got plenty of counter space there.
Like the big sink there.
Plenty of counter space here. You still have your stainless steel appliances. You know, gas is natural here.
Natural gas is natural?
Yes, natural. Yeah. It is common to have natural gas here in our new construction. It's common to have it on your hot water heater, and your hot water heater can be tank or tankless. I'm going to guarantee you that this is probably a tanked water heater in this one, but we'll get to that later. Got a pantry on this one. I tell people I like a pantry, but I guess you could call it kind of a semi-step in, but you got one.
Step in pantry.
And you still...
And look, I've seen in other markets, I was talking to you about this, even on, I want
no, $650,000 house.
The price of this house, they'd have wire racks in here. Most of the builders in here are not doing that. The local builders, they're actually giving you, you know, some wood chips.
And a long time ago, I would see wire, but you're right. I just don't see wire closets, shelving, or in pantries in our market. We're just not used to it.
I literally, and if y'all follow me close enough, you know where I'm talking about. But those exist now.
And then cabinet-wise, these are built on site. These are not coming from the factory and just installed. These are built here on site, which is common as well.
And you didn't want to say this, but I'm going to point it out anyway because of what you just said. They put this here on site. I just want to know what the logic. I think there's some logic to this, but
right here,
it's all open the same way,
like so.
But these over here, so I'm guessing you put your plates, your cups, that kind of stuff, and then this all opens to the stuff. That would be my guess on the logic of that. I don't know.
What do y'all think?
I know.
I did notice that earlier, standing in the living room as we were previewing the home.
It's perfectly functional. It looks fine. It's just I happen to just stand there. You happen to notice it.
And we kind of already pointed this out, but I'm going to come over here in that dining space. I tell y'all have heard me say this lots of times, but I do like a one area because then it maximizes the rest of the space in the house. So this is your dining area, and then of course you have your bar there. And then you got that same window back here that you had on the front of the house to let that natural light in. But then come over here, Jared. Hurry up. They're out there. We got golfers.
See there, I told you we were on.
Here's a view of the golf course. You get to see the guys and the ladies tee off right there.
Now, full disclosure here. Because I said in front that this is on the golf course and it wraps around, but there is home sites between us and where those golfers are right now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
They're on the other side of the golf course, Jared.
No.
Those houses right over there on the other side, that right there is a rough area. There is no lots between us and that tee-off spot.
You might be right.
I am right.
I don't know. We'll check the drone.
Jared, I'm the real estate guy.
Check the drone on
You're
that.
the camera guy. Today. You're the DJ. You're the whatever you want to call it.
I thought I had some insight that was going to help. Here I am throwing out stuff I don't even know. Okay. All right.
We still got our drop zone, mud area, locker area. This space is called so many different things. And we got our hooks, we got our storage and storage. Jared is actually standing in that laundry room.
And look, you got some shelves over here.
And you got your shelving there, and you got your connections right there. Let's hit this garage, Jared, because I know I like to bypass it. We'll get up there in just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this down.
Hey, the light's already on.
Oh, this is great.
What?
I can do it easily.
Roll up.
Those taller ceilings, like in the houses the other last week, I couldn't. They're too tall. I had to stand on a bucket.
Are
But
you
anyhow,
climbing up there this time?
hold on, 2-car garage. And I tell people in new construction, I've been saying this a lot lately too. Unfortunately, there is no storage in this garage, but it is what it is.
You got one car, you got small cars, you got some room. Oh, he's actually gonna get up there this time. Usually,
Oh, it's a bonus.
show us what we got up
You
there.
got tankless. So you got your tankless hot water heater right there. We'll get on up in here. Turn around. You got
I'll
some,
let you stay up there. You just tell me
you got
what's
some
up there.
boarding right there for storage. There's big boy approved Jarrett down
Yeah,
there.
this is not a big boy approved ladder. This is
Your steps going, but there's that tankless hot water heater right there. You got your furnace area, your ductwork and all that, and you see all this thick insulation. There's actually a measurement for it right there. And that, I tell you, it's hot up here. I'm getting out of here.
all right.
Here you go, Jarrett.
Finally got a chance.
Oh no,
I can get rid of it. No, I'm not. Rid
no, that'd be bad for everybody, including the people watching today.
Here, I'll take that camera from you so you can get down.
Whew. I'm glad I don't go up there all the time.
No, I would not want
All right, we'll get that in a minute, Jared. Let's get on to this house. So, I believe this is luxury vinyl plank flooring. It's throughout the house. You have no carpet, which is a huge plus because, you know, carpet gets stains, it gets dirty. If you have allergies, it's not good for you. But this one is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Got a look at that walk-in closet, Jerry. I'm gonna come across. Check that out.
I think the square footage on this house was
18, 20, I believe it was.
18, something like that.
Now this right here is great for putting shoes and stuff on it, but it's actually for your dryer vent going outside the house.
Yep.
You're getting fans in these. Now you don't have that recessed lighting to spread that lighting around, but you do have the fan and the light there. These bedrooms on 1824s, they do get snugged in the bedrooms.
You got 4 bedrooms though.
But you gotta, well, you can't, I don't know, you could put a bed off there, a bed off this wall, but you gotta be careful with that door there. You don't have the trim up.
You don't have the crown molded. Yeah.
I'm sorry, crown molding up. Thank you, Jared.
But you know, now sometimes they will cut that and just, you know, you don't get the fan.
That's
I
right.
actually have the fans.
That's right, they'll put that LED light up there. Sometimes I've seen it just as a flat wood, sometimes I've seen it as above.
A little dome light.
A little, there you go, dome. And as you can tell, there is no crown here in this hall, but that's okay. You got your guest bathroom here with quartz countertops and your insert there, fiberglass insert. And then you've got your last guest bedroom here. Good sized closet there. We'll go on, we're gonna cross over to the primary, Jarrett.
Let's head on across.
Now, what is different about this one is usually the floor plan's flip, meaning on the garage side, you'll have the hall where it connects to the primary to the kitchen usually. This one is the opposite because as you can tell, this kitchen, there's the garage, and behind Jarrett, there's the 3 bedrooms. So the primary is on this side of the house, which is a little different.
You know, I actually think, personally, I might would prefer that.
So you got the tray ceiling. They did take the crown out of that as well. Got your windows looking into your backyard, and then we got the ensuite here.
And I'm not calling anybody out again, but especially the national builders that would compete with this,
Come all the way this way because I want to point out what we
they
were
don't
talking
put
about.
that tray ceiling in there. It's just be flat.
That's the light we were talking about a while ago. Sometimes I've seen that light in these other bedrooms.
So it's in the closet. And now,
That's what I'm saying. This one's in the closet, but I've seen them in the bedrooms.
yeah, that's fine. The closet. That's right in here, actually.
That's what I'm just pointing out the light. Still got your built-ins. You don't have your wire here. You actually have this. You got your water closet here. You still got a good size soaking tub.
All right, now you know what we're going to do.
Oh, I know what you got to do. That's why I got you to come to the closet first, so I could show them that to get to this point.
All right,
Did you show them the vanities?
We got the old vanity here. Still got the same
Quart
quartz
countertop.
that we had in there. Now, Charles, go ahead and take this. And I looked at this ahead of time, y'all, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm coming up with.
Put that light on.
Turn the light on, we'll get a little noise. If y'all been watching. If you've been watching the other videos, tell us why you hear the noise, you know. All right. So I'm getting here, and look at this. I'm not restricted here at all. Even here, if we close this door, I'm fine. I'm not complaining here. They even got plenty of height here. I've been in clubs here with one so echoey. I have been in places where I have to, you know, 6'1". I'm not that tall. Some of y'all are tall. If you're taller than 6'1", how tall are you? And if you are taller than 6'1", I'm gonna call this one about 95%. Hashtag big boy approval. So, big boy.
What do you mean 95%?
Because I think that's about where this hits me right here.
Take your head off real quick.
It's gonna hit me. That's not my mic. You know, in here I'm good, and bam, you're gonna hear me cussing in here.
So you're going to duck your head every time coming out.
Of the shower. We got a duck down in here. I got plenty of room while I'm in there. That's why I say 95%. Now
I was telling you earlier when we were looking at that it is raised up off the floor a good bit.
it is.
If it were lower, I think it would pass.
It probably would. But I got to work with what I got. And it's spacious. It's plenty of room. I hit that bar. So
You forgot.
You know what? You know what? Though? I got an idea.
You forgot to mention something.
I got an idea. What's that? What I got?
It actually has a place to sit down in there.
It does. All right, look. Charles, why don't you go step in there real quick?
In here?
Oh. Remember, Charles just told you it was 5'7", right? You see how just the ease with which he just jumped in and
That's perfect. That's perfect for me. I can actually.
So 95%
I can even
big boy
sit
proof.
down.
You can even sit down here. But go ahead and
Watch
sit down
this.
there,
Watch
Charles.
this.
Look at that.
Now I have to watch my step because I have to lift my foot up high.
As long as you don't trip, it's 100% Short King approved.
That's right.
There you go.
Short King approved.
All right, and one more test we got to do here. This tub, I actually think this tub looks better than the one that I almost cracked my shoulder on to get out of the other day.
You almost cracked your shoulder?
He went.
I heard you popping.
Look at this.
That's actually really good.
This is great. I mean, I could pretty much fully submerge
Yeah.
the whole stuff in here. Take a nice bubble bath. Oh, did you hear it again?
I did not hear it.
Be careful.
Hey, you know, there's something that I want to point out because I've been pointing out in the other houses. They actually didn't put clear glass here. You could get away with not having anything here because it's what do you want to call that, Sheriff?
Bathroom blocks.
It's not frosted, but it's not clear. It's a textured glass that it would make it blurry to see through.
Yeah, the other one is an exhibitionist glass.
Yes. So I needed to point that. I was standing there like, man, check that out. Check that out. We'll turn this off. So we got that there, and let's go check out that backyard.
To be honest with y'all, though, we're kind of having a little fun with it. But again, at the price point and what your payment's going to be on this, it's a solid primary bathroom in there.
So we got a covered patio here. We still got plenty of space for some furniture there, and then but check out this backyard. This backyard is gonna go. It's gonna go. It's gonna go.
It's keeping on going. I mean, and it goes because you can see the neighbors.
So
right
I'm
there.
going to right here because that's where the neighbor's fence is right there. But Jared, let's do a spin around. Spin around with me over here. Look where the stake is right here.
So I can
On
make it
that
goes
one.
even farther.
It looks like it could go to. You know, the snakes are out. We do have
A
snakes here.
non-typical thing did happen today. Charles was right and I was wrong. There is the golf course right there. So you are literally backing up to the golf.
Yeah, this golf course and the other houses Jared we're talking about are literally on the other side, so they got a golf course view as well. Come out here real quick, Jared.
Are you gonna make me get some red bugs?
Red bugs.
Some chickens.
What are you
as I
talking
call
about?
them. I grew up in Texas. We call them red bugs. I guess some people call them chiggers.
So when you live on the golf course here in Bachelor Farms, this is what the back of your fence would look like. See the fence over there, the neighbors? That's what it has to look like to keep that view and all that. You cannot put a wooden fence up on the golf course here.
Right.
So I wanted to point that out.
So what are we paying again for this one? I don't think we've said it officially. We said we're close to 300.
So this one, I'm going to round up by $1 to make it easy. $301,000 for this house here right on the golf course, 1,820 square feet. I mean, where can you get that?
Yeah, and now let's go. I think we've covered this one good. We got two other houses in two other neighborhoods. I just want to show y'all some options because that price ain't gonna really feel like that price when we tell you about the incentive that we got.
That's correct. All right, guys, we're headed to the next house.
And look, y'all, whether you're relocating here, you're looking at these houses because you're trying to find something, or if you're just moving around the area, maybe you got a house to sell too, whatever the case may be, you got to take down this number here so we can help you out.
That's right. You got to give us a call, shoot us a text, or break out your megaphone.
Really, y'all, whatever it takes. Get in touch with us, and we're out here. We're seeing it. You see that we're seeing all this. We know what's out here, and we know what to do to help y'all out. Whether that is coming from somewhere else, or just kind of sell what you got and find something else here. And even if you're moving in the area, I think these houses that we're looking at here today are probably still going to be pretty relevant for you, even though we're calling them intro level, because you can still get the 4-bedroom like where we just were, and you're getting it at a great price with an incredible incentive. So that's what I think you're going to see at our next neighborhood, and we're on our way there now. All right, Charles, we're here in Jasmine Cove now.
That's right, Jasmine Cove.
It's the name of the neighborhood, I think.
They put Cove on this one.
I think it's the name of the street too. But anyway,
okay.
We're here at a 4-bedroom,
2-bath
house. We jumped up a little bit in price point.
Went down a little bit in square footage, about 5 square feet.
But I actually love this floor plan, y'all.
I bet.
This floor plan has one of my favorite features in any floor plan.
You know what it is? I'm going to tell you. No, we'll wait till we get the house.
See it.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to show them.
Show proof over promise.
And this one, some of the things we just mentioned in that other house are going to be different in this house. And you'll see what it is.
A little bit.
Oh, I want to point this out. Remember Patrick Farms? It didn't have the sidewalks.
That is true. You got sidewalks here.
You got sidewalks. You got the matching mailboxes right there. And this one backs up to a wooded area today.
Yeah. Now, we can't always guarantee that.
That's why I said today.
Doesn't look like there's any development going on back there, though. So for a while, at least, you got a nice wooded backyard back there.
That's right. That's right. We always tell people when it backs up to the wooded areas, we can never tell you when that might change.
And if y'all are watching the drone shots, just know there is about 50 of these little birds. I don't know what you call those birds, but you can see, I'll try to show you on the shot here, you can see they were out here and they were hell-bent on bringing my drone out of the sky. So you're just gonna have to settle for the ones that don't have us in it, because I couldn't go.
And he's told me about them stories and I've never seen it happen. I said, why don't you tell me to come out and watch?
Yeah, he was in there turning on the lights. But look, let's talk about some things that are pretty similar. You still got the architectural shingles.
You still got your architectural shingles. You still got the holes here to help with the venting. But you know what you got here that we didn't see at the other house? You got these beautiful hydrangeas right there. Check those flowers out.
And I don't, and again, I'm from East Texas. We had one of these in our front yard growing up. A big one. These get way bigger than this. So this will be, eventually, if you let them grow, it'll be
nice.
Big bushes with tons of those big flowers all over them.
And blooming
out. Put those out.
And of course, we still got the sod like we did the other house. We didn't really say that at the other house, but we got that. We got our faux shutters there. And we got this all brick covered area here, but we don't have that wood beam, so less maintenance for you guys.
Not as much of a front porch type of area.
That's right. That's right. Now let's go on in here, Jared. Let's check this one out. This one has a foyer.
Foyer, as our Canadian friends have told me.
Foyer?
Foyer.
That's right. He did say that, didn't he? You got a formal dining. So this one does have 2 eating areas. You got this one here, and you got the breakfast area back here. And Jared, this living room looks bigger than the last one, even though this one's a little bit smaller in square footage.
Something about it makes it feel a little bit more open in the living space, and it might just be because you got the
hold on
over there. But
have you not noticed?
What's that?
Have you guys noticed what it's missing?
I noticed, but I was waiting on you to say it.
It's missing that fireplace.
You don't have a fireplace. But to be fair,
we really don't
need a fireplace that often here.
We really don't have winters. So when my parents built their other custom house, they didn't even put in a fireplace for that very reason. So it makes this space so much more spacious.
If you wanted to, you could get one of those cool electric ones.
You could. I'm still going to go with the 10-foot ceilings here.
Yep. Maybe you need to try to jump it this time.
Oh man, you're gonna make me hurt myself. Let's see if I can even touch the string on the fan.
You touch that?
I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Ready?
Yeah. 1,
2, 3. Was I even close? Just on the side?
You were maybe just a few inches off of it.
All right, Jared. We still got our nice island here. This one, I like this one because it's got that gray.
I do like.
I like this one. I hadn't seen this one yet.
The other one was just kind of like a flat white. If you can see this here,
you got the little
veiny kind of.
Yeah, I guess you can call it veiny, but it's man-made.
Right.
Let's see here. Oh, come on, you gotta get on this side. You ready? Check out this pantry. That's a pantry.
Way bigger pantry than
Way bigger pantry. So there's some things about this floor plan I'm really liking.
So let's go ahead and
wait.
here.
Wait, let's talk about what we talked about on the last one.
Okay. They did the same thing. So
Wait. On this side, they did this.
How about that?
So I'm pretty sure on the punch list, you could get that changed.
If you wanted to.
Pretty sure. And go ahead. I think I know what you're about to bring up.
What's that? Well,
you know, I said natural gas at the other house is common, right? Which is common.
He said it was natural, but yeah.
And here's electric. We don't see this that often in new construction, but you got it here.
So that makes me wonder, is the water heater also going to be?
Man, we'll have to check it out.
Look.
And, you know, maybe we need to look on and go around the outside to see if there's any gas connection at all. There might not be natural gas in this neighborhood.
Now, I want to talk about this real quick as we go through this house. Again, I'm holding back on the incentives. Y'all got to stick around. Drop me a like if you're going to love these incentives. But the price here, we jumped up about 19,000.
No, we jumped up 20,000.
20,000. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we were 301. We're 319.
That's right.
9 here, right?
No, let's just go ahead and say 320.
Okay. All right.
I rounded up by $1 again.
All right,
All right, let's check out these guest bedrooms.
But you're getting a 4-bedroom at that price.
All right, here's bedroom number 1. Just like the other one, like I said, that first bedroom at the last house. A little tight, but hey, what do you expect at 15 square feet for a 4?
The thing is, do you want 4 bedrooms? Oh, and I'll point this out. If you want this amount of space, you like this area, you like the neighborhood, but maybe you don't need the 4 bedrooms, you'd rather have a little bit bigger rooms,
Yeah,
right next door.
you got a 3-bedroom. That's right.
3-bedroom, same builder.
Which means
very
it's going
similar.
to be bigger for
It'll be a
sure.
little bit bigger, but there's another bedroom for you there, and this closet is gonna look like so kind of a standard closet. I didn't know if it was more of a walk-in there.
And then you got linen closet right there.
Closet in the hall, which is always helpful.
Got your guest bathroom right there.
With the same countertops you got in the kitchen.
And then
again, we got fans.
we got our fans. And check this out. The
bigger closet than it seems.
Oh yeah, just go right around them. True walk-in closet. We got our Honeywell thermostat there.
So something that I don't think you noticed, and we have to re-verify this to make sure, but I think in addition to the big incentive we're going to reveal, they have some smart home things that you get with these houses too.
Yes.
One of those is the thermostat. I think you get some cameras and stuff. I'll put all that down in the description if y'all want those details.
And this space here is plenty big for a 4-top round seater, maybe even a square top refrigerator would go there though. And then we walk into that primary.
Now this is what I really like here. So
Yeah.
let me. Okay,
Hold on.
okay, go ahead.
Back up a little bit. Keep on backing up. Back up right there. So you do lose a little bit of space on this one right there at that entryway because it's like this.
See, it's kind of like a cutout corner here.
And you can see it better from that side actually. So you flip it around here. You got to see where it's slanting here so you catch it. It doesn't come out to like right here. So you lose a little bit of space there, but you still got that tray ceiling.
Still got the tray ceiling, and you still got room for a king size bed.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of room in here. I mean, the king size bed right here on that wall or that wall. Easy.
All right, Charles, take this camera.
What are you doing?
This is my favorite kind of floor plan here. I want to show this. Okay. Now, usually this is where I do my big boy approved segment. This is, I think, almost the same identical shower and tub. So we already know we got a 95% rating there, 100% on the tub. Still short king approved on the shower. Now, you're in the primary here, right? We're coming into the ensuite. So got your double vanity, got your water closet here, which I didn't big boy approve chest this one, but it'll pass. It'll pass. Can't have same wider, but it'll pass. But here's what I love. This is the thing I told you outside that I absolutely love about this type of floor plan. You came through there. You came through the bathroom. You come right into your closet, which, again, I mean, you don't have all the built-ins, but...
That's what I was about to say, Jared. You don't have all the built-ins, but you get what Jared's fixing to tell you.
I mean, you get actual rods, and you do get a wood shelf. You know, it's not wire rack, so we didn't cut that corner. And here we are in your laundry room. So why do I love that? All right. I just got finished in my 95% approved big boy shower, right? I got some dirty clothes. I just take them right there where Charles is. I come in here and get dressed. Probably on this side. This side's a little bit shorter, so that would be mine. And then here I am. I'm ready to go. I come on through here. We got our drop zone. This is the garage. We'll have to go look at the garage. But if you come right here, back to the kitchen. You loop all the way around. I love that. So y'all let me know, do y'all like that kind of floor plan? I've actually had people say they didn't like it before.
Do what?
I'm surprised. I've had people say they didn't like it.
Oh.
Felt like they didn't get privacy. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
There's two ways into that space for sure.
I love it. I love it. Okay.
Are you going up in the attic?
I'm curious. I want to know if it's an electric water heater or not.
Well, go up there. It's light. Yeah, I got the light on
So
for you.
it's we're not.
Hey, did you get that?
We're not getting the tankless.
I got the light.
Are you turning that light on? Did you pull this down too?
I did.
Look at you being prepared. All right.
I was thinking Motel 8.
All right, y'all. I'm 275. That ladder says 250. All right. So hold on. Let me.
Yeah, you want to get on up there?
Let's,
Here you go, coming up beside you. Got it?
my suspicions are confirmed, Charles.
It's electric.
It is an electric water heater. Sure don't hit my head up here.
I'm going to go ahead and guess that there's no natural gas in this neighborhood.
I'm going to say I agree with you. There's your air handler. Furnace over there.
You don't see a gas
Tank
connection over
water
there at the
heater
furnace,
here.
do you?
What's that?
You don't see a gas connection at the furnace, do you?
I don't.
Just to make sure.
Do not see one.
You need me to come up there to show you where it's at?
I know where it's at, Charles.
Okay, just making sure.
It is hot up here, though. I will tell you that for
I got
sure.
you sweating now, Jared.
Yeah, we are all electric up here. All right, I'm going to get out of this attic.
Okay. Is it hot up there, Jared?
It is hot. Y'all probably see me sweating in here. I'm sweating for the lights. That's what I'm doing it for. So we're going to hit these lights. All right, I'll take the camera back. Woo, it's hot up there. It's a little after 12 o'clock. We are in the summer here. I guess it's not officially summer, but it might as well be.
I feel for our heating and cooling professionals because our plumbers and roofers have to get up in there because it does get hot.
Look, it ain't cheap to have them come out.
All right, this one also has a covered patio. This was a little bit wider, Jared.
I think so.
Now this price point, you can see what they didn't do that we were pointing out on other houses. You don't have the plug for your TV or the wiring for your
I think
TV.
you got to step up.
Well,
About
it's easy
150,000.
but it's easy to get. I don't think you had to step up 150.
I'm just saying in the new construction bills, I hadn't seen them in the.
But you could easily get a plug drop like right there. So it's easy to
It wouldn't be
do.
hard to do.
All right, let's check out this backyard. Backyard's not small. It's not near as big as Patrick Farms.
It is not, but
It's not small either.
if you're not so worried about having a golf course, me personally, I like this. Now, like we said, this may not always be this way, but right now,
This is
awesome.
nice.
I love it.
This is nice. You can hear can you put it over there, Jared, where you can see the wind blowing through the trees?
you hear the wind. Obviously, I told y'all there's some birds out here. They do not like drones. Be careful if you come out here and you fly a drone around.
But normally you're going to hear the birds really chirping. I can hear them a little bit, but in the morning, I bet it's loud with the birds chirping here. And as you can see, you've got new houses coming up right next to you here and things like that. The majority of these houses in this neighborhood, though, Jared, were you able to catch that before the birds attacked you?
Yeah, I showed that.
Okay. They back up to themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's not much privacy when it comes to that. But these woodline ones here, as you can see, they're about to build some more there where they start some pads there to start building.
Yeah, and where we said the 3-bedroom, if you'd rather have 3 bedrooms,
right there.
a little bit bigger rooms, you can do that right there.
Now, let's get over here and point this out too, Jared. We didn't really mention it at Patrick Farms. They were also a good distance apart from each other, from side to side.
They were.
But these are either going to be the same or maybe even a little bit further. But look how much width you got here. In the houses we were showing the other day, last week, right? You could tell those houses are closer together. So you are getting that with these as well.
Well, it's just common. It's a way for builders to kind of pull more when they do these developments. I mean, if I can pack 3 houses here where I got 2, that's gonna make me more money, right? Well,
that's correct.
they've given you a little more room, which is nice. It's nice not to be packed in. Y'all moving to Mississippi. I know y'all don't like to be right on top of each other. Y'all have told me that. Well, here's your chance to get you a little elbow room.
Get you some elbow room, get you some space.
All right.
But that's that. That's it for this one, Jared.
All right, we got one more, so let's go check it out. All right, we made it to house number 3.
House number 3
Last one on the list for today.
at Tower Ridge.
Why is it called Tower Ridge?
We can only assume because you have that water tower right there, right?
I bet you.
Jared's already calling it natural shade in the backyard.
That is not
Not
natural.
natural.
It's a man-made big shade tree, and look, it's on the southwest side of the house, so that's where you want it. That's where you want the shade.
Did you say natural in the house though?
I don't think I said natural,
Okay.
but check this out. Your water pressure has got to be just great here, I would think.
Okay, yeah, because you're literally right there, right? But hey, that's the cool part. You don't have to worry about somebody being right next to you or trying to figure out what is going to come up right next to you because it's already there.
So look here, there's some things here that you can say trade-offs, maybe the downsides, but I'm gonna say the house itself, this is actually my favorite of the 3 houses.
Your favorite?
You're not on the golf course. There's some other things, but come on, let's go.
All right. So this one's got a little bit of a slope coming up here, right? But what that means when you have a little bit of a slope is you got easy water draining off. Meaning water's going to drain off very easily off this lot, which is perfect.
Look, check this out, y'all. You're on a cul-de-sac here at the end of the street. If you ever flood, all those flooded first.
You know, because people always talk, I don't want to be in a flooded area. Actually, there's not that many flooding areas that flood around here unless you're close to the Pearl River. And then you got some other areas that can, but we'll let you know about that. But we don't really have a problem when it comes to that. Once again, you got all brick, you got the architectural structural shingles.
Everything you got 2 posts here.
We got our wood beams back.
We had 1 post, we had no post, we got 2 posts.
But we actually have a front porch, Jared, a real front porch.
So that's reason number 1 why I say this is my favorite of the 3 houses. Y'all let us know in the comments what your favorite is. Reason number 2, this is the cheapest. $299, $999. Like
just rounded up to $300,000.
I like the 9s, and I'm just telling you what these are.
And as you walk in, you got the foyer there. You come in, you got a fireplace catty cornered over here.
So we got the fireplace again.
We have fireplaces back. We still got what we believe are 10-foot ceilings. You got 1 dining area, right here,
which is good because we lost a little bit of square footage here. That's why the price is lower.
Well, you did tell us square. This one is 1,785 square feet.
Which is not a huge drop.
And it's 4-bedroom, 2-bath.
It's still 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1 dining area, plenty of room there. And as Charles said, what's natural? The natural gas. We got it back.
We got it back with our griddle in the mirror.
Oh, and something we should know. As we were driving out of that last neighborhood, we did check. Some of those houses in there do have gas.
Did have gas, so that's a huge plus. Because I was like, are you kidding me? We don't have natural gas?
So that would make me think later on, maybe, we can't really say I'm speculating, but you probably could get gas if you really wanted it, because it's in the neighborhood.
It depends, because we don't know if that builder just decided just to do all electric, or maybe, Jared, maybe for whatever reason, maybe that side of the street doesn't have gas. We don't know.
All right, but so another reason why this is my favorite, you got the gas again. I like the layout, you got the fireplace back.
And as you can see, this is about the living space here. So, all right, let's go check out these guest bedrooms real fast. I'm not going to step in them like I did last time, Jared, but that one's a pretty good size there.
We got our fans again. We got the same flooring you've been seeing.
We got our guest bathroom right there. We got our linen closet. Here. We got our Honeywell. We got our other bedroom. And like you said, Jared, like all the same builder, we got our fans.
We did got the fan again. Is this closet gonna be?
Let's see what this closet looks like.
Maybe it's a little bit. Yeah, it's fine.
I would say it's your typical size closet.
Okay.
All right, let's go back down.
I'd say these rooms are about the same size as the last one. You know, we're still.
You notice what I just noticed though? We don't have our crown in the bedrooms or in the hall.
Oh, but you did.
But you got them around the windows in this one.
I didn't even notice that before I said this is my favorite.
Look at here. See how it's all the way around there? So this one is different. We got
before you go in the bedroom. Actually, okay, I'll let you go that way. Go that way first.
Got a deep coat closet here.
You didn't have that in the other one.
We did not. You got the tray ceiling. Good size primary again.
I probably put my bed on that wall.
This wall here, I would agree with that, Jared. I like that. That's definitely your longest wall for sure. All right, we're going into our ensuite.
Look at there.
Got your water closet here. I believe that's going to be big boy approved.
I think it is, but check, it's a very deep. It's not as wide, but it is a very deep water closet. Now look, keep on going back.
I'm going.
Keep on going back. Keep on going back.
Going.
What I'm trying to point out here is this house has the same thing. Go this way, Charles. It's got the same feature I liked in the other one, but come back. Let's go back again. Well, I say even better. Now, I know this is our short king room, 95% big boy proof shower, and that's the same big boy proof tub. You got
your double van. You still have your quartz countertops. But what you noticed here?
What's that?
This ensuite's a little tighter.
It's a little tighter.
It's a little more narrow.
But I don't care about that because back up.
Oh.
We got this layout I like, and
we got
our built-ins back.
And we got the good one over here with the drawers. So yeah.
So personally, this is my favorite. Now, we're going to show you some more of the downsides in a second. I think this is a little bigger laundry room.
This laundry room is definitely bigger. Obviously, washer and dryer go there, but you'll have plenty of space over here, even with doing them right there.
And check this out.
Look at that pantry.
Bigger pantry. Or maybe it's about the same size as the second house.
Definitely bigger than the first one.
Definitely
and
bigger
then
than the first.
Drop zone as well right here.
We'll go back through the kitchen. Let's check out this garage real quick. I hadn't actually seen this one. I don't know if you came out here, but I have not seen.
So it's definitely like the first one where there was no storage room. Let me flip my light on. I didn't have my light on this one. And I'm gonna go up here.
Here, I'll let you take the camera. I don't sweat enough for today. I hope I got the light. Y'all can like the Charles going up in this one. I see you got a tankless up there.
We got our tankless right there. We got our furnace over there. And you got a little bit of storage area right here for up here in the attic. But I'm like, Jared, it's hot. It's only getting hotter. So I'm not gonna go any further in there.
All
right, let's go.
Too late in the day to be going up in these attics.
Yes. As my 10-year-old would say, just don't have the stamina for that heat. All right, checking out the back patio. Oh, Jared, is this one longer than the last one? It's not as wide, but it's longer.
Yeah,
I think this one's longer.
This one is a bigger one. And you didn't have a post in the middle of that one either.
No, you got a wood post there.
So here's the deal. Another trade-off. You have some flat usable yard here.
Yes.
You do. Now, notice if you don't get this particular house, if you come here and get one of these other ones in the neighborhood, a lot of those have bigger yards. So
yes, this one's pushed further back because we're in the cul-de-sac. So that curve in the front's pushing the house back a little bit on this particular home
I like
site.
being in the cul-de-sac, and I think this is enough usable yard here, but
check this out. A lot of times these yards will end kind of right here at the top, right? Well, this one, come on up here, Jared. You got to get up here so you can see it. You got usable yard right here because that stake is sitting right there.
Check that out. You up here on top of the hill.
And that's the stake for this. This is this yard right here.
So if you want to call this a downside, you can. I don't know that I really would. And you might would call that a downside. Again, it doesn't bother me.
Well, right here, Jared, you get the natural shade.
You do. You got natural shade up here. And you got the view.
Yeah.
You're up here on top.
Right here on top. So this is Tower Ridge. And like we said, this one's right at 300,000. So a little bit less than the first one we went to, about 20 grand less than the second one we went to.
So here we go, y'all. All these houses we looked at today were 320,000 and less.
Yes.
That's where they were. But here's the big deal. Here's what we've been holding out on y'all. And y'all may have already guessed this, but the builder is giving you an incredible rate. They've come in and prepaid somewhere around like $120,000 of interest for you.
For 4.99%. And that's fixed. That's not temporary, that's fixed, correct, Jared?
Yes, that's right. 4.99 fixed. Now, here's the catch.
But there's only so much time.
That, however much, I think he said around 120,000. That's money they prepaid to get y'all those rates. If that money runs out, it's gone.
It's gone.
So you got to hurry up. That's why we hurried up and did this instead of what we were going to do this weekend, because we didn't want y'all to miss out on this before that money went away. Now, I will say too, to get that, you've got to use the local lender they partnered with here. We'll get you those details when you reach out. Again, here, I'll put that number, y'all. We've got the details on this builder and who's going to get you that rate. That's the local lender.
Yes.
Now, if you want to use your own lender, they said you can do that. You're more than welcome to do it. They just can't give you that rate. Instead, they'll give you a $10,000 incentive. So you can get the rate.
Okay.
Or you can get the
10,000. So the 10,000 can be used to help buy down rate with your preferred lender.
That's right. So y'all leave a comment. Tell me which house was your favorite. Which way would you work that incentive? And if you want to see more as we keep doing these, the weekend home show, we're doing this every Saturday morning. If you missed the other ones, they're on a playlist right there. So y'all check them out and we'll see you there.
Talk to you soon.